internet friends, welcome back to Free the Tomatoes. Today I'm going to be updating you on how my rolling project pan is going. I've made some progress on a couple of items, I've used up a few other ones, so without further ado, let's start with the items that I've used up. So the first one is the Briogeo Scalp Revival. This is that charcoal and tea tree scalp treatment, and sadly this was lackluster for me. Holy crap. Yeah, it didn't do anything for me. It didn't do anything for John. It doesn't soothe anything. It doesn't hydrate anything. If anything, it kind of just gave me a reason to massage my scalp. So essentially, can you not? But essentially, yeah, it just gave me an excuse to massage my scalp. So, you know, yay, there's a plus side to it, but you don't need to spend $40 to massage your scalp. So yeah, unfortunately this is a pass for me. And next is a product that I was kind of on the fence about and I ended up with calling it a pass. And this is the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask. I cut off the label because I cut it open so I could literally get all the product out of it. And now the label's not on here. But essentially this is, somebody said this was a dupe for the GLAMGLOW Flash Mud. Sorry to burst all your bubbles. This is definitely not a dupe for the Flash Mud. The Flash Mud is actually probably my favorite mask by GLAMGLOW, and this did not even come close to it. And then there used to be 3 of these. These were the mystery lotions that I kind of combined into one and just needed to use up. I have used up all 3 of them. I am repurposing one of the other containers, which is why it's not here. So I have no review really to give you on this because this was mystery lotion, so there's nothing really to be said about it except for it's gone. So yay! Yeah, progress made on that. And then last but not least is, laugh if you will, the Hannah Montana body spray. This was actually fairly nice. However, it is more of a sweet scent. You can definitely tell this was more targeted to preteens, not just because of the smell, but also it's got that glittery packaging. So if you're like me and you like shiny sparkly things, your eye also gets caught by it. But then it's like a cute diamond detail on the top, so it definitely is a preteen thing. I did, however, enjoy using it up. I definitely won't repurchase it. It doesn't have lasting power, which is why it's probably good for someone who's younger, who's just wanting something nice, but you know, you don't necessarily need like a $60 perfume per se. So like, it was fun, won't repurchase it. But let's say if you're wanting something similar and you're kind of wanting this in like a perfume version, one of the products that I added in this past 2 weeks was the Burberry Brit. Now, I know it's a huge step to go from Hannah Montana body spray to Burberry Brit, but there's a lot of similar notes in these, and they actually do they smell quite similar, but they're definitely not dupes of each other. I think the best way to put it is that you can tell this is targeted to preteens, where you can tell this is targeted to somebody a little bit more sophisticated. So if you like the scent of this one, or if you liked it when you were younger and you're like, you know, I wish I had something similar, this is like that more sophisticated grown-up version of it. So when I added this into the project, it was here, and now we are about here. So the other product that I added into the project pan is the Caudalie Moisturizing Cream Mask, and funny enough, this one here I checked online and this also has been reformulated. So first of all, it no longer comes in a small size, it comes in one of those larger sizes that was similar to the Origins face mask, the original size of that before I cut it. And I did compare the ingredients because I wanted to know, like, is it like really different or is it quite similar? Because I have a hit and miss relationship with this right now, so I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, but I didn't want to try the new version of it if it was completely different. But saying that they are similar ingredients, the biggest thing is that they're kind of in a different order from what's more potent to least potent. So the formulation of it has changed, but the ingredients are still fairly similar. And like I said, I do have a hit and miss relationship with this. It worked for me the first time I used it. It soothed my irritation, it calmed my skin, it got rid of my redness. I was like, this is awesome. Used it the second day because my skin, I went outside, it was severely dry, and my skin was just so irritated. And when I put this on, it just burned. So I don't know why it's like one day it's awesome, the next day it's not, but I'm going to use this up to see, you know, maybe that was like a random one-off day that it hurts. So I don't know, we're still in the deciding progress with this one. Now on to just updating you on how progress of some of the items have going, how some of the items are going. First is the GLAMGLOW Powercleanse. This is one that's half oil, half clay. I actually tried to rip this product apart, and I'm not even sure if you can, like if it's even possible, but all I know is that I'm struggling to get this apart because I really want to know how much is in the clay side, but so far that's not happening. The other one is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I have been paying a little bit more attention to this product just because I really wanted to know, does it work, does it not work? Because I was just kind of mindlessly using it before, and we've made some decent progress on it now. So we started here and we are here now, and I will give you my final thoughts on this once I use it up. Some more products that I'll kind of give you my thoughts on it at a later time are the Time Balm by theBalm. This, I still have some stuff in here. I can't tell exactly how much is in here, but I want to say I think it's about here, just from how lightweight it is, but you can feel there's more weight at certain points, so I definitely think we're about here. Next is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. We were here last time, we are down here this time. What I kind of like about this bottle, I hated it when I began with, or when I started it, just because it is wider at the top and it does thin out as you get to the bottom of the bottle, so it felt like we weren't getting any progress done, and now it seems like the progress is speeding up. Next, I have the Anti-Stress Pillow Spray by Therapeutics. I love the smell of this. I don't exactly want to use it up, but I do, oddly enough, have quite a few anti-stress sprays. So we were here last time and we are here now. So I know I can make better progress on this. I did just kind of forget about it for the most part of the last month. And now, two last products before I show you all the products that we added in. The first one being D Squared by MAC. This is that monster bronzer of mine, and sadly still no real progress for you to kind of notice. I have been using this, it's going to be a while before we get some noticeable progress. And then lastly, this is the one that's going to be gone by next update, or at least it should be, or else I'm doing something wrong, and that is the Tatcha Camillia Lip Balm. So I'm not sure what you can see, but there's that tiny bit on that corner, and that is it. Now onto products that I'm adding in. The first one is this Everyday Shea Body Lotion. This smells like vanilla, like baking vanilla. It's so nice. As you can kind of tell, this is completely empty, and that's because I did repurchase them into my Lush container, so I have these two to go through. Next, I have some makeup products. I did mark on each one of the lids where my progress is currently at, but I have Revlon Wine Lip Pencil, I have Colourpop's Swerve, Exit, and Call Me gel eyeliners that I'm also adding in. For when my Tatcha is completely used up, I am adding in the Farmacy Lip Bloom in Vanilla Mint. This is kind of where we are now. And then last but not least, I'm adding in 3 perfumes, and the reason for that is because you can see that these are pretty much, for the most part, almost gone. The first one is the Chocolovers by Aquolina. This one we're right here, so it's just a matter of getting this product out of my collection. I do not remember what this one smells like whatsoever. This is the Guess by Guess. We're about here on the product. And last product, but certainly not least, is one that I absolutely love. Luckily, this brand still sells this, so if I do decide I want to repurchase it, at least it's still available, because I do really enjoy almost everything I try by them. This is Comptoir Sud Pacifique. This is the Vanilla Coco scent, and you can't really see in this bottle, but from kind of shaking it, feeling it, I think we're just right above the bottom there, so not far to go, but it'll be nice to get a little bit more room in my collection. Let me know down below if you're having a project pan, or if you just make videos in general on YouTube. I'd love to support your channel because I really appreciate you supporting mine, and I think it'd be great if we support each other. If not, if you don't make videos, well, thank you for checking my channel out anyways. I'm happy that you're sticking around and supporting me on my journey, and I will see you in the next update. Bye guys.